Are we rolling? Are we rolling?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Are we though?
Yeah, we are.
Like actually?
Like, actually.
Welcome to this thing we're doing. That was a bit. I'm sarah-hazen Basque.
And I'm Kaden.
This is As We Can podcast.
You didn't say commentaries. Congrats.
Yay! It's because I was looking at the card, our business card, and it said podcasts and commentaries, so I read the first word.
Good job. So, what do we have to talk about this week?
Do we usually just go straight into the news?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I feel like we should have. I feel like we have something before, but I can't think of what it would be.
Go news, trailers, movie.
Oh.
Or show.
Yeah. Okay.
It's our formula, listeners.
Start off with a sad one.
Oh no.
Daredevil has been cancelled.
I was so distraught when I read that.
At least it ended on a high note.
And I told you that. Usually you're telling me things, but
Yeah.
I found that news first.
Ooh. Yeah.
Ooh. I was...
Marvel said... Oh, you go first.
Yeah, I was just sad. I wasn't going to say anything important.
Marvel said that... Or Netflix said this is the end of Daredevil on Netflix.
Right.
And Marvel said they still might do stuff with the character.
And I feel like with the new Disney streaming service, like all the Netflix shows that aren't like...
They might just bring them back there.
They might just bring them back there. And I think Netflix is probably going to feel like to host those shows is going to be like competition. So maybe like Jessica Jones isn't canceled. Maybe it's already in production.
Yeah.
So maybe like once this next round of productions is like completed.
Yeah.
They're probably...
Well, they already did... I don't know if she ever got renewed for a third season.
Oh.
Like, I don't think they've been canceled, but they didn't... I haven't heard anything about a third season being made of Jessica Jones.
Oh, so yeah, they're probably just pulling all their shows.
So, that's probably what the next news will be next week, is Jessica Jones is canceled. And
predictions.
Once Punisher Season 2 happens,
yeah,
they'll probably tell us that, too.
It sucks that just because of, like, corporate deals, we're not going to get, like... this full
the same
story.
Stories, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the full story. I don't think they made this Daredevil with in mind that this was the last season.
But it did kind of feel like it felt like a third installment of like a movie trilogy, and how they could continue it, but they don't really have the need to.
Yeah, they don't have to. It'd just be nice.
But also, this kind of opens it up to a little more for possible appearance in a Spider-Man movie of Daredevil or Kingpin.
Yeah, which is good too.
Yeah.
I kind of hope that it just gets made on the Disney service, but I feel like it's not going to.
Yeah.
Because I feel like corporate deals...
Because they are doing other things on the Disney streaming service. Like, they're doing bigger... They're doing more direct to the movies kind of stuff with the whole Loki and Scarlet Witch and characters we've actually seen in movies, as opposed to this kind of off-brand MCU.
Yeah, I don't know. It makes me sad that just because of like licensing deals, like something that I was looking forward to, like another season of Daredevil, like isn't gonna be made.
Daredevil
it sucks in terms of like the art of making the season.
Yeah, Daredevil and Jessica Jones, I feel at their last seasons, they ended it on like a good note, as opposed to Luke Cage and Iron Fist, which kind of ended like I'm excited for the next season note.
I haven't seen the second season of Jessica Jones.
Yeah?
Because David Tennant wasn't in it.
He is.
Alright, put it on.
Not a huge amount, but
I know. I heard that he was in it a time, like once or something.
Yeah.
But he was my favorite part, and he's not in it, so I was just sad.
but it's the best episode is the one he's in.
Well, I don't doubt it for a second. David Tennant is like my favorite actor.
Nice.
British actor.
Nice.
I don't know if I have a favorite
American actor
or North American actor, because like doesn't matter if they're Canadian or American.
But it matters if they're British.
No, but you know, like there's like people that are British actors and they have the British accent, and then there's the people like here that have the Canadian/American accent.
But that's the thing. There is a difference between Canadian and American accents too, so even then they're putting on an American accent Canadian actors.
I know. I'm saying I see him in a lot of British shows, so he's my favorite British actor.
Okay.
Don't tell me who I can and can't be a favorite. He's my favorite Doctor. He's my favorite Jessica Jones character. He's my favorite part of the Harry Potter 4 movie. It's just my favorite, and he's in a lot of British stuff.
Nice. So I opened this tab earlier. I don't remember if it was because of news or not. Oh, it is. Let's start with this news while that's trying to load. Star Wars.
Star Wars news.
You ready for the Star Wars news?
No.
No. What? You caught me off guard. You're always ready.
Oh, I'm sure.
A new Star Wars has a new YouTube channel called Star Wars Kids, and they're doing a new series of shorts called Star Wars Galaxy of Adventures.
That's interesting, I guess.
There's a trailer for it. Good animation.
Yeah.
I like the animation style.
Yeah,
though it does look like they're just using audio clips from the movies and just like reanimating.
That's cool too, though.
Which is good. I mean, it's still cool, but it's not like new stuff.
What's good is like they're trying to get the next generation of Star Wars fans with the show. So that's
they already have the next generation of Star Wars fans.
Like the really.
But no, it's kind of.
It's keeping those older movies alive through like this animated retelling.
It's kind of like the was it Tales of Destiny?
Oh, I don't know.
The like quote unquote girl one that they do micro shorts for. They're fine. They're fine.
The only Star Wars TV show I have is the non-canon shorts for Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the only one I've ever watched.
Something of Destiny.
I just thought they switched animation styles.
Yeah.
Because it went from 2D to 3D. I just thought it was the same show and they switched animation styles for Clone Wars.
Yeah. No.
You're staring at me all weird.
No.
Because you're like, glasses.
Shows don't do that.
I know, but when I was a kid, I thought it did. Or like a teenager, I was like, oh, that's what happened.
Yeah. Well, they do the first season character designs do sort of look like they're very different, but they it kind of feels like if you saw a 2D drawing of the 3D ones, they'd look similar to the 2D character designs. Well,
here's the thing. I watched none of them while they were airing.
Yeah.
I watched those shorts as a movie at the end.
Yeah.
Like one day.
Like most people did
put it on.
Yeah.
It looked cool. I saw that trailer and I'm like, what's this? I came up to you and I was like, what's this for? Is it a Star Wars? Is it a news we should be looking at?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ready for some casting news?
Yes.
Some Mandalorian casting news?
More Star Wars! I can't handle more than one piece of Star Wars news.
Academy Award nominee Nick Nolte is in an undisclosed role.
Wow.
Yeah, very important. I know.
These are just words. Like they don't mean anything to me. It's just like whoosh over my head.
Yeah. I don't think he's not very recognizable from a lot of the stuff listed here. Cape Fear, never heard of that. Ang Lee's Hulk, that was not a good movie. The Thin Red Line, what is that even about? 48 Hours, haven't seen it, but I want to. Because that's like the one who chops off his arm in a cliff, right?
No. It's 127 hours.
What's 48 hours?
I don't know.
Oh, is 48 Hours like a zombie movie? something.
Well, it's not 127 hours.
Oh. Warrior, for which he earned his third Academy Award nomination. Don't know what that is.
No.
Yeah. That's some sort of type of news.
I guess. Like, I don't know. It's news, but I'm like, I don't know what to say about that. Cool. Good job. You got the job. Yay.
Let's stick to the what was I about to say? Let's stick to the sci-fi, not fantasy. The sci-fi stuff.
Star Wars isn't sci-fi, it's science fantasy.
It's science fiction fantasy.
Science fantasy.
But it's fictional. So it's science fiction fantasy. Or fiction science fantasy.
That is weird.
No, that is weird. Yeah, I agree. Have you seen the movie Blade Runner, starring Harrison Ford?
I saw the second one.
The second one?
The new one.
Well,
like, he was in it.
They're making a Blade Runner anime.
Yeah?
For Crunchyroll and Adult Swim. Yeah.
Cool.
It's set to take place between the movies.
Nice, so it's not like they're remaking it. That's always good to add to it rather than just remake it.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks...
I saw the second one and I was a little bored.
Oh.
Because I got confused at what was happening.
It's one of those smart movies. It's a long movie and it's a smart movie.
Hey, are you saying I'm not smart because I got bored?
No, I'm saying the average moviegoer wouldn't like it.
Am I average?
And it's the same with the original Blade Runners. They're very sit down and think about the movies.
Well, I was more just wondering what was going on. I felt like I was missing what the plot was. And
it might help to have seen the first one.
That's what I was more meaning. Like, I feel like I had seen the first one. This would have made more sense and it would be more enjoyable. Like, I understood the movie.
Yeah.
Like, what was going on. I wasn't like, it wasn't going over my head.
It was just a couple things for like...
And then I was also like, okay, we're here now. It just felt very long.
Yeah.
And usually I'm like all into the movies, but some movies, it's just they start feeling long.
Yeah. I liked it. I thought...
It wasn't bad or anything.
Yeah, no. There was one thing I liked about it is, spoiler alert, they didn't show Harrison Ford till like halfway through the movie.
Yeah. You know, to be honest with you, when I went and saw that movie, I didn't know he was in it.
Oh. He's all over the posters.
Names.
Let's go to a movie.
Oh. But no. I thought by having Harrison Ford in the middle, it was like, it didn't feel like quite as cash grabby as most of the new reboots, like 20-year later sequels are, where they just like...
He was just more part of the story. Like, it made sense for him to be there.
Yeah, and it wasn't his story. It was... what's his name? Shit. What's the actor's name?
That guy, you know him.
That guy.
You know him from so many things, but you're like, what's his name?
Drive, oh, fuck. Damn it, I'm blanking.
I don't know.
Ryan Gosling. That's his name.
His name. I'm like, what's in my pocket? It's a business card.
What is this? It just opened up a couple. Oh. Here it is. You know the movie Kingsman?
Yeah.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
I haven't. I needed to. Have you seen the second one?
Yeah. I really like those movies.
Like
yeah.
They're making a prequel.
Ooh.
You
haven't seen any of them, right?
No, I haven't. I want to, but I just haven't gone around to it.
That could be good, because I think Eggsy's story's done.
Yeah.
But it would be nice. Kid? Yeah, and that would be nice to see more about that main guy.
Yeah. Some casting news for that. Daniel Bruhl, Rhys Ifans, Charles Dance, and more are eyed for it. Like, I don't know if they've been cast, but...
Oh. Yeah. I don't know, like, I liked that movie. I liked the setup. I liked the really, really violent gore.
Yeah.
I feel like
What's
it was like Kick-Ass too.
Yeah, it's a Mark Miller comic.
Yeah, I'm like it's from the same guy.
It's like the movies aren't, but it's Mark Miller based off the Mark Miller comic
which
book,
is Kick-Ass too, right?
Kick-Ass.
Yeah, it felt like. Have you seen Kick-Ass?
I saw the first one.
You know, if you like the feel of Kick-Ass,
Yeah,
you'll like.
Yeah, I know
Kingsman.
I'd like it. I just haven't gotten around to watching it.
I really liked it.
Yeah, but there is that Mark Miller deal with Netflix, but that I haven't seen anything come out of yet.
Oh yeah.
Because they have his, except for Kingsman and Kick-Ass, they have the rights for
some other books.
For his comic books, for the Miller World is what they dub it.
Oh, okay.
But I haven't seen anything on Netflix of it yet.
Now, Kick-Ass 2, what was the book is apparently real dark.
Yeah.
I'm like, and Kingsman didn't go that dark, but it went pretty dark. Mm-hmm. Kick-Ass 2 itself was dark, but not as dark as it could have been.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah. As we're talking about random
things.
That's fine.
Oh, Russo brothers, they did an interview, and apparently Chris Evans Avengers 4 may not be the end of Chris Evans as Captain America.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Was he supposed to be done after this?
Well, his contract is up.
Oh, okay.
And he hasn't necessarily said that he was into renewing it. He hasn't said that he's not going to renew it, but he hasn't said either way, really.
Well, it's a long time to do these things,
yeah,
right?
Exactly.
And if he wants to work on other projects.
But speaking to USA Today, Joe Russo, who co-directed 4 of Evans' most recent Marvel movies, including the upcoming Avengers 4, said the following: "I think it was more emotional for him than it was for us because he's not done yet. I won't explain what that means, but fans will soon understand what I'm talking about."
So it sounds like he might be renewing his contract.
Mm-hmm. Or it sounds like they might just, like, I don't know. It sounds like they're doing something with the character.
Oh, maybe.
Like, he's not done yet. But talking about Evans. So it's interesting.
So some news
Something's gonna happen.
Yeah, we gotta keep an eye out for that.
There's also...
Isn't, what's his name?
Huh?
What's his name? Robert
Downey Jr. His contract's also gonna be up. A lot of the...
But I think he wasn't going to renew. I heard something. Rumors.
Yeah, that's also the rumor. It's like, we don't know if he's going to renew or not. He's probably won't renew just because he's Robert Downey Jr.
But also, like, Iron Man, and it's like...
He's wrapping up. The character arc is wrapping up.
It's wrapped, I would say.
Yeah.
There's nowhere else to go. Well, like...
After Avengers 4, there's nowhere else to go.
Yeah, I feel like he's already starting to be like, oh, let's work on the legislation side.
Yeah.
Whereas Captain America's still, like, going, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I hope he doesn't do it, but I would be fine with Robert Downey Jr. doing it.
Yeah.
But we'll see more when the Avengers 4 comes out, so.
Yeah. Russo brothers also said something about the Fox characters entering the MCU.
Yeah?
Also at the USA Today interview.
They're just dropping all the news.
Yeah. Joe Russo addressed Marvel Studios' integration of Fox's characters into the MCU, at least what little he actually knows about it. "It could be a little time with the integration of Fox and all the Fox characters. I haven't talked to Kevin Feige directly about it, so I don't know what his plans are, but my guess would be they're gonna integrate some of the other characters and take their time doing that."
That's interesting. If some of the original Avengers are sort of wrapping up, then adding the Fox characters could be a good way to keep things going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, it's not really more news, it's kind of just what we already know, but added onto that a bit.
Yeah.
Because it's Russo saying it, as opposed to just some random bloke.
Yeah.
Also, Avengers 4. Did I not save that one? Avengers 4 might get a trailer next Thursday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I didn't save that article, but there was a hint at it in a recent interview, I think. Because what's coming out next week? Oh, no. The rumor is... Right. That's what the rumor is. The Game Awards is on Thursday next week.
Oh, okay.
Video Game Awards.
Yeah.
And the Russo brothers are appearing on it.
Right.
So that's what basically sparked the rumor.
Oh, I see.
So it's possible. We don't really know.
And it's pretty late now. Like, they should be having a trailer soon.
Anytime now, yeah.
So I'm like, it's
We
time.
still don't know a title, so.
So, yeah, it might still be a few weeks. But at least we know it's coming soon.
Yeah. And I do think the Russo brothers have been getting a bit more public recently.
Yeah.
Like, they did USA Today interview. They did an interview at Collider.
So they're starting promotion pretty much.
Yes, they're promoting. Yeah.
Yeah.
And appearance at the Video Game Awards, it's like, that's a big event.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a lot of news for next week.
Yeah.
I think that's all the news I've gathered.
I haven't seen anything else. I just saw the same thing about the Star Wars show and Daredevil being canceled. But those were... Like, the Daredevil being canceled wasn't... like we.
It was, like, expected.
It was expected. And
it wasn't wanted, but it was expected.
I know. I really like Daredevil. Sad.
Yeah.
What trailers did we watch this week?
We watched Artemis Fowl.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we couldn't
I don't know anything about the books.
Okay, so my brother read all those books and was super into them. And one day he's like, you better read this one. So I don't even know if it was the first one. I don't think so.
Oh.
It was a yellow one.
Okay.
That's all I know. They had like all different colored covers.
Yeah.
I read like the first half of a chapter and was like, nope, not for me. I had no idea what was going on. No idea to this day what those books are about.
Even the trailer, I have no idea what it is. It's like some weird voiceover going, Artemis Fowl, you will be chosen, blah, 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 other stuff.
Yeah.
That sounds important. But coming out of like a really gravelly, old-sounding voice.
I don't know. I'm trying to like wrap my brain for my brother telling me about these books.
Yeah.
But it was like the same time I think Percy Jackson books were big, and I liked those. And I read 3 of those.
It feels like just another one of those attempts to do young reader books into movies, like another attempt to do a Harry Potter.
Yeah, it's definitely like I don't think the books were written with that intention, but they're definitely
but the movie definitely feels that.
Yeah.
Whether or not it's hard to tell whether or not if it's even going to be a good movie from that trailer.
Yeah, no, I didn't get any. Just like that one chapter I read.
Like, I don't even know if it'll be a good movie or not.
It looked okay. Like, I mean, in terms of visuals.
Yeah, visually it was fine.
Yeah.
But, like, I know nothing.
And I feel, and you know what? This would be their chance to introduce people to this series, and that trailer did nothing for the people who have no idea what it says.
Yeah.
And I've never heard anyone talk about Artemis Fowl. You know, not like
it's not like a
like they were a little bit.
Thing. Like I've heard.
I was a little older when those ones were out, just like Percy Jackson's, like a little too old for those ones.
Yeah.
When they started getting like big. So I don't know. Like my friends didn't read them either, but like I heard nothing.
Yeah.
Like I've never heard anything. Whereas I heard lots about Percy Jackson. I know there's already a movie out for that.
Yeah.
A few years ago. But I'd heard other things about those books. And these books, same audience. I know nothing.
Like, yeah, like when I saw the trailer for this, I was like, Artemis Fowl, why does that sound familiar? What the hell is it? I've heard it before. I don't know what it is.
And you're younger than me, right? So, like,
Yeah.
it would have been more around your time.
Yeah, it probably would have been around my...
This movie's also late. These books came out so long ago.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, Spiderwick was, like, when Spiderwick was big, the movie came out. When Percy Jackson was big...
that was a movie.
It was a pretty good movie. It was decent.
I never read the book, so I don't know.
I read the first one. It was really short.
The movie or the book?
The book.
Oh.
So, like, I read it in, like, an afternoon.
You read it in an afternoon?
Yeah. But these books were, if they were ever big, they were big 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Why now for this movie?
Yeah.
Why are you laughing at me?
You didn't even notice the grammar mistake.
I noticed it. I just rolled with it.
You just rolled with it? Okay.
What did I say? Readed it?
You read it. You read it a long time ago. Like you read it like a bike.
Oh. I
Like
took it for a spin. But I'm just, isn't like Aragon as well? The movie came out when like, before the fourth one had come out. Before the fourth book. So, this one feels like there's probably like 12 books. And like, who's waiting for this movie?
Yeah.
The kids who read it when as it was coming out are old now. Maybe they're into it. But it looks like younger audience. Yeah. So, I don't know if this has like gotten up big in the elementary school scene right now. I don't know. I don't know any elementary school age children. Like, I don't know. It's not for me. I don't want to see it.
Yeah. Fox Lux got a trailer.
What?
The Natalie Portman movie we saw. I showed you that.
Oh, right.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Little. I'm kind of. I could get a tiny grasp of the story, but I also like couldn't.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't tell if one of the person was just a younger Natalie Portman,
That's
or
what
if they
wondering.
were a different person altogether.
Yeah. What happened in that trailer? I'm trying to remember.
There's like a song. Where's? Okay.
Alright, the door to our house just opened creepily again. This happens all the time.
Dog is just sleeping on the
sofa,
so.
Alright, that's creepy again. This is the second time on tape that our door is randomly open. Maybe third time.
Yeah.
That front door likes to spring open.
Yeah.
It's probably like just the wind.
Yeah. It is probably because it is pretty windy today.
Alright, ghosts.
Yeah, it looks good.
I don't remember it, to be quite honest.
Yeah, it's Natalie Portman.
Yeah. Like, what kind of movie was it?
Seems like a biopic kind of film. I don't know if it actually is.
Oh,
but that's
right.
what it felt like. Because it was
but not of a real person.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, right.
I don't know
like
if it is a real person or
some
if it
sort
isn't.
of performer. Okay, it's coming
sort
to me now.
Singer.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot to go on with that.
That door keeps opening, and I'm like, what is up with your doors?
I'm creeped out now.
Kind of wanted to go check it out, but I kind of don't.
Just if anyone's here, they'll come in.
Yeah. If anyone's here, don't come in.
No, like they'll come. We'll see
they'll come in.
Or they'll steal whatever's in that room.
Oh no, the thing.
Oh no.
Wait, we're in Canada. I can say bong. Oh no, the bong. Or it's legal. It's legal.
I'm just shaking my head. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, I don't really remember it, and that's not a good thing for a trailer. Mm-hmm. It didn't stick with me. Because I can still remember everything in that Lion King trailer.
Yeah, moving on. Serenity. That was one we actually saw in the theater.
Yeah.
Today. When we went it the other day.
Yeah, when we went to the movies.
That was Matthew McConaughey on a boat.
Yeah.
And I thought it was gonna be Jaws.
Me too! Honest to God. I was there like, oh my God, are they making a Jaws movie? That could be good.
Like a Jaws remake?
Yeah.
That's what I thought it was, because it was either a remake or a spin-off or something, because it...
Like, they were reeling it in.
Because they're like, it was like that big thing that's on the freaking boat in Jaws, and they're like reeling it in, and I'm like, are they doing this?
But no, it's some
with
sort
Matthew
of
McConaughey? But no, it's some sort of like crime...
thriller
thriller.
About like disposing of bodies to the sharks or something.
Yeah.
And then we were trying to remember it, and we watched the second trailer for it.
Yeah.
Which was like pretty much the same, but without that reel at the beginning that was making us think it was Jaws.
Yeah. Yeah. Anne Hathaway is in it, so
I don't know. Could be good.
Could be good.
I'll see maybe when it comes out.
Depends what else is playing that week.
Yeah, it's like one of those movies I wouldn't seek out, but I might see.
Yeah, like it's probably if it's like playing during a busy like summer time, we'll probably skip it because we'll be busy with like Avengers and shit.
Yeah. It didn't grab me, but it also didn't like just turn me off watching it.
Yeah. Can you not open the door, Remy? Hang on, I need to let the dog out.
Da 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 da
I think the door closed, not open. I'm back.
Hooray!
Do you remember any of the other trailers?
No.
Same here. We watched Escape Room again. That's all I remember.
And I think another one we had seen it. With that old man. Or was that the week before?
I remember that trailer with the old man. Wait, what?
With the pecans.
What? I'm confused. Old man and pecans.
So think about like the mule or something.
Oh no, yeah, that was last week.
Yeah. We see so many trailers now, I don't remember.
Well,
nothing stuck out to us to talk about.
Well, there was that one that looked kind of good with the guy who sold their house. His house.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember what it's called, though.
It was like The Intruder or something like that. Intruder.
That might have been what it was. But, like, it looked really cool.
Where he sold his house, but he was always there?
Yeah.
Have you seen American Horror Story?
No.
Can I make a spoiler?
No.
Shit.
Okay. La 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 la
like to
la
you,
la la
for
la
discussion. No, stop.
Okay. No, tell them. Or not. Okay.
Well, I don't want to just say it. I like to discuss.
Okay.
Okay, fine. Cover your ears. Just don't la la la. So in American Horror Story, spoilers for the next 5 seconds, they're ghosts and they can't leave the property. And so for me, it felt like that because he was like always around doing the normal stuff from day to day. You're totally listening.
I'm totally hearing. I'm not trying to, but I can hear it all.
And I'm like, that's what it felt like. And I'm like, that'd be cool to see in like a movie because that's more like the TV show thing. And it's not really a spoiler because it's pretty obvious they're ghosts like in the second episode. But they can't leave the property. And that's the feel I got for this.
The Intruder, that's what it was called.
Yeah. And I don't know if that's what it is. That's cool. It was intriguing. I'd like to see it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
sorry for spoiling anything from American Horror Story. Season 1.
I'll probably forget. And I think I've probably heard that before. Most ghosts just can't leave houses. But
it's like the plot.
That's the plot of most ghost stories.
Yeah, well, like,
yeah,
it's interesting, and I
hear
like
the
that
first
idea.
season isn't the best either.
Blasphemy.
It's just what I've heard.
I didn't like the carnival season freak show. Oh, it just like it got to me where it was too upsetting. You know, one of those like no, too far.
Oh.
I had one of those. That happened sometimes in that show because it would be like too intense.
Yeah.
But yeah, I couldn't finish Freak Show. But anyway, that's what the feeling I got from this trailer.
Yeah.
Was something like that, and that would be interesting. Which is what I thought was happening in
What the hell, Remy?
All right, we're just having a break-in.
No, Remy like knocked over your Bart. I think.
Bart.
Did I put it on your bed?
Oh, I have a little Bart sign that's supposed to go on my door. But apparently my dog does not approve.
Because I put it on your bed, and then the dog just got on the bed and sliced it. Or not sliced it, pushed it That's the word.
Yeah, well, she is like, this isn't supposed to be here. It's supposed to be on the door. I just have to get a hook for it. But yeah, that's the feeling I got.
Yeah.
I was intrigued. I'll see that one.
Yeah. Can you think of any of the others?
I think that was it. Serenity, Escape Room, Intruder, Artemis Fowl. I think that was all of them.
We didn't watch Artemis Fowl there, though.
Oh. Yeah, that would have been a weird one to watch in
Yeah.
front of the movie we saw. But you don't know yet, but you totally know.
What movie did we watch?
We watched The Possession of Hannah
Grace.
The
Possession of Hannah Grace.
Now, I've watched a bunch of, like, possession movies.
This wasn't a possession movie. It was more
No.
of a slasher movie.
It was a slasher movie.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
I wasn't either. And I was like, oh my goodness. So we see the exorcism happening, and then it cuts 3 months later. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, I was like that too. I was like, wouldn't you want 3 months earlier?
I'm like, oh my god, it's a typo. Because that's what I'm thinking. And then we're watching this girl, whose name I don't remember, but she's Emily on Pretty Little Liars. So I'm just going to call her
Off the piano, Remy.
We're going to call her Emily, because I don't remember her real name.
Sorry, the dog's trying to get on the piano.
She has music in her soul, Sarah. Just let her express it. Oh no, her nail's stuck in her license plate. Oh, Remy.
I feel like this whole podcast has just been us being spooked out by a door and dealing with the dog.
Okay, so then all of a sudden it goes cut 3 months later. We then start following this girl Emily, starting to drop.
She's working in a morgue.
It's not her name, Emily. Okay.
Yeah, we're following this girl. She's working in a morgue. First day, night shift.
Creepy shit's happening, and
remember, no spoilers.
I know. I'm just saying creepy shit.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm just saying.
Yeah, but I thought for a few minutes there, did it start playing the wrong movie?
Oh.
Where's the possessing?
No, I was like, no.
Because I've seen a bunch of possession movies.
It was interesting.
Based on true stories, based on non-true stories, The Exorcist, just whatever. I've seen them. So I was like, what? For like the first 15 minutes, because we see her like in her new job, and she's like wandering a morgue and
like we saw I don't know if it wouldn't be a spoiler, but the first scene, we see a fly during the exorcism like touch the body. So I'm like, oh, that fly's gonna like touch this new girl and she'll get possessed.
Yeah, or something like that.
But then that didn't happen.
No, and then she's just starting her job in the world's creepiest morgue.
Oh my god, it's
where she
so
works
creepy.
alone.
It looks like a freaking like prison.
And she works there all alone all night.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
and
what?
It doesn't look like a real morgue because like the walls are cement.
It's huge.
It's huge, and it
looked cool. It was a good setup for a slasher.
Cool. Yeah, it was a good setup, but it wasn't realistic.
No, I've literally worked right next to the morgue of a hospital.
Yeah.
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 And it was just like a room in the hospital.
Yeah.
With like dead people in it. And I didn't look in the window. Yeah. But it wasn't like cement in like a prison.
Yeah. That's like how freaking morgues are. They're
yeah,
just
it was
a
right
room
next
in the
to
hospital.
where I was working.
But like other characters, there's like a security guard who's like the skinniest security guard I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Because he's like my size.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
but he's shorter than you.
Yeah. He's like some 19-year-old looking kid.
Yeah.
He's a security guard.
Yeah.
Overall,
I enjoyed the movie.
What was the thing we were trying to go for? Hit it or miss it, or I don't remember. What was our thing?
I'd say it was good. I'd say see it.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a fantastic, movie, but it definitely played on your expectations. And
I'd probably wait to see it when it's on Netflix, though.
Yeah, oh yeah, like
don't.
If you're feeling a hankering for a horror movie, like go to the theaters.
But it felt like a movie I would just have watched on TV as opposed to go out to watch it.
Yeah. But I would say
not that it was bad. It was just, I guess I prefer to go see blockbusters on the big screen.
Yeah. And this was just a regular movie.
Yeah, smaller movies like that are fine on a TV screen.
Or in the small theater on the small screen.
Yeah.
For $5 kind of movie. It wasn't that it was bad. It was just not a
it wasn't
blockbuster.
bad. It was good.
You want to move into spoilers?
Yeah, let's spoiler this.
All right, spoilers from here on out.
So Hannah Grace dies at the beginning.
Yeah,
during
she's
the
murdered by her
exorcism.
father during the exorcism.
3 months later, her body comes in, and they find out that it's her body, but it's like, but she died 3 months ago.
Yeah, and they're like, take photos. The camera that takes the photos of the body stops working. She's got all these weird injuries, and then over the course of the film, they like heal themselves.
Yeah. Like when she killed, I noticed this. When she killed people, she killed them in a way of the injuries she was healing.
Oh wow, I didn't notice that.
It took me a bit, but cause the guy that got hit with the ambulance, his head was injured, and that's when her head injury got fixed.
Oh yeah.
So I was like thinking back, did it happen with all of them?
Yeah, I
think they did. Yeah.
That's smart. And then it would go back into its little drawer, like body drawer at the morgue. So she just thought she was going crazy, and she was dealing with like withdrawal from addiction. So it was like, is she crazy? Could be. And then the dad's like trying to like.
It's just breaks into the freaking morgue.
Breaks into the morgue in the world's creepiest morgue.
Yeah, tries to
cremate the body. And he gets tackled by the world's skinniest security guard and like takes him down.
Yeah, like I was like, oh man, dude, you're strong for your size.
Yeah, and so he's like, you're making a big mistake, and like goes to jail, and shows up again, and then
near the end.
Near the end, and
they cremate the body together. Or he gets in the incinerator. He gets pushed in the. Didn't he die?
He died.
Yeah, I thought he got pushed in the incinerator.
No.
No, she pushed. Yeah, she mental pushed him in the incinerator.
Earlier.
I thought. What?
I don't remember. But in the end, she's got this friend that's a police officer. So he's keeping coming and going, and he's a main character. There's the ambulance guy, he gets killed. Skinny security guy gets killed.
Yeah, the friend gets killed. The nurse friend.
Yeah.
And she was a former police officer too.
Yeah.
And the way.
No, they were both just former addicts. I don't think they were former police officers.
No, she was.
She was?
Yeah, because that was the whole.
Oh yeah,
plot.
the main girl. I thought you meant the friend.
No, the main girl. The friend was a nurse.
Yeah, so the main girl was there was a lot of character depth in this movie.
Yeah.
They set up all these characters a lot.
And then they killed them. Which was good.
So they set up skinny security guy that is a bit of a jokester, like he was trying to freak her out. There was the ex-boyfriend. Mm-hmm. He was, set up in their relationship and how it was rocky, but like they still liked each other.
The other security guy died too, didn't he?
Yeah. They set him up, but more briefly. They set up the friend and like.
Yeah, because he was another one where I noticed like he got like sliced in the throat and then her throat injury got fixed.
Yeah.
Was the other security guard.
Yeah, and and then they set up this whole thing about her being in AA, and then it was like there was so much depth.
They set up the climax well and how the flashback of her partner got killed because she couldn't pull the trigger.
And then she was able to pull the trigger.
And then that was the climax, was she actually freaking pulled the trigger.
And then incinerated the body.
Yeah.
For a slasher, it had a lot of character depth, which usually they're just like ditzy partiers or whatever.
Yeah.
But she was like dealing with some shit. She was trying to get her life back together. She chose to do it at the world's creepiest morgue on the worst night ever.
Yeah.
Like, how often do you get a possessed body in?
I know, yeah. And Hannah Grace as a character design was cool too, and how she was like mangled and her fingers were like all black.
Yeah, and like the way she moved and the cracking noises. It's like, ugh.
It was kind of grunge-like.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, grudge, not grunge.
I know what you meant. But yeah, like it was better than I thought it would be.
Yeah. Just
because it had so much character and so much like plot. Mm-hmm. It wasn't just like I'm possessed now.
Yeah. It
wasn't like rehashing what I thought with from the title.
Yeah.
So I hadn't seen a trailer or anything for this movie.
So you haven't seen the trailer?
Yeah, so
Okay. Yeah. I didn't see a trailer either. I just was like, "Oh, this is a horror movie. We do horror movies."
so this is what happened. This is how it got suggested.
Yeah.
I was in an Uber and I caught the tail end of the radio commercial for this movie saying like opening tonight, The Possession of Hannah Grace. And I'm like, ooh,
I was also
horror
looking
movie.
at movies and saw it and was thinking that too.
Well,
Like
then
we
I
were
got
both
home.
on the same.
Yeah, because I'm like, well, that sounds fun. I love possession movies.
Yeah.
You know, I love The
But then
Exorcist.
it wasn't a possession movie.
I know, so I was a little disappointed.
But at the same time,
But it was good.
actually good movie.
But it was actually good.
Yeah.
And,
Like, I wasn't expecting it to be good.
no.
Mind you, I knew shit about it, so...
Yeah. Well, the fact that I knew shit about it, didn't know shit about it, meant that, like, that it might be really bad, because, like,
Yeah.
they aren't even bothering to, you know, it's just a movie rolled out into theaters, like... But no, like, it was better than I thought it was gonna be. It was very complete as a movie. There was no plot holes. Like, I love all the setup. I love how she could see her on the... She tried to show her friend on the security footage, but it was just looked like a shadow. But it wasn't just because it was glitching. It was just because it was a shitty camera.
Yeah.
Just stuff like that. It was just really well put together.
Yeah.
So, like, it wasn't fantastic in terms of a movie, but for a slasher, it's pretty good.
Yeah. That's pretty close quarters, fairly low budget. Wasn't like a...
Yeah.
Yeah. Set design was good, despite being unrealistic.
Yeah, and, like, it was set up really cool with the
Yeah.
lights and everything.
And the...
But they definitely...
I guess the way they got the bodies into the morgue, too, was interesting, and how they, like, went down an elevator and opened, like, security gates.
Yeah, and they set up, like, all these things. Like, oh, if you don't have your pass card, you're gonna get locked in here. I'm like, I think someone's getting locked in here. And it didn't happen.
Yeah.
I was like, oh. And so they definitely used most of their budget on the effects for the...
Yeah.
Because it looked fantastic.
Yeah.
And really creepy.
But that's also, like, stuff that an actual person could move into.
Yeah.
Like, it
maybe.
wasn't special. It wasn't more... It wasn't exactly super special effects.
Well, they did, like, makeup.
Yeah,
and
makeup, but, like... And I guess a little CG for, like, the big ones, but...
Yeah. But the way they were walking...
Yeah.
Not
a
all
contortionist could do that, though.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying.
But I'm still like, it was enhanced a bit, I think. But yeah. Creepy.
Yeah, creepy.
And really well done.
Yeah. This is a really short podcast, isn't it?
Okay.
I don't know what else to talk about.
I think that's it for this week. It was...
How long is this?
50 minutes.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
How do you enjoy it, visitor people? Like, listeners? That's the word I'm looking for. How do you enjoy it? Let us know in the comments. Actually comment. Has anyone ever commented on our videos?
No.
Do that, please.
Be first.
Be the first one. Yeah, we want comments. Because I'd like to do a Q&A session at the end of each of these.
Yeah.
I've mentioned that before.
Yeah. So comment below. Let us know what you want us to talk about next time. Some questions. Like anything. Just, we'd love to hear from you.
If you want to sponsor us.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. Anyway, find us on social media.
At 'Cause We Can 3 on Twitter.
And Facebook.
Visit our website, www.'causewecanommentaries.com.
Yeah. You look like you were asking me a question. I'm like, consult the business card. It's right in front of you.
I have a business card. Like, subscribe, share our YouTube channel.
Yep. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.